good evening. So today I wanted to come on and bring my new little guy and do his name reveal and just talk about so many things that I've been learning as I've been painting him. So first of all, let's start by seeing the baby, right? Let me turn him around. So I think he came out pretty handsome. And that leads me into the next thing that I want to say. So I changed his name multiple times. His name, well, first I thought he looked like a girl. When he was bald, he looked like a girl to me. But the more I added the details to him, he was looking like a boy. And he's so chubby. I love little chubby babies. Little chubby babies are like my all-time favorite. If they look chubby and they, especially the cheeks and everything, I just be so excited. But anyway, I learned so much painting this baby while painting this kit Bep by Joy Lin Wong. So anyway, I had a name for the baby when it was a girl. And I was like, this is not a girl. So I was kind of heartbroken because I had kind of grown attached to the name for the girl. But anyway, this is baby Aiden. So let's welcome Aiden to the crew, to Pumpkin Corner Nursery. I really enjoy painting Bep. This kit is beautifully sculpted. And I really enjoy this painting the open hand. I like painting closed hands too, but I really like the open hands. Also, I did decide not to magnetize him, and I did a modified pacifier for him. So when I first introduced this kit, I had talked about the fact that the kit had a lot of oil on it, and it took me like 6 times to wash it. I think I rubbed it down with vinegar and water. I think I even tried some baking soda and water. Like, I was trying to get the oils off. And then after I painted him, after I painted the baby, I was using different varnishes, just kind of testing them out. Nothing too crazy, but just different varnishes. And some of these varnishes was still making the baby oily, or shiny. So I went back to my Old Faithful, the outdoor matte varnish, but this time I did not use the little pouncers. I didn't use these. They're right here. Hold on. Over here in the art center. I didn't use these this time. The little pouncers with the little sticks on the end. I didn't use those this time because when I was using those, my baby was coming out so shiny, and I was like, it's not going to be no shining this time. So I stopped using those, and I went back to the cosmetic wedges, and I did the varnish with a little skin tone paint. So I mixed skin tone paint with water and varnish together, and then I applied it smoothly onto the cosmetic wedges, and that's how I got him matte, right? Because that's what that's what I had been doing previously. So I was like, let me just go back to my Old Faithful way, because this is not working, and the baby is coming out looking glossy, and I don't want the baby to be shiny, because then the skin don't be, well, I made up a word, it don't be skinning, right? I want skin, not glossy, shiny. So anyway, I think he turned out pretty handsome, and his name is Aiden. And so anyway, I ordered this powdered nail set, and I know you've heard me talk about it before, but I just want to give a shout out to Eborns one more time, Emily Elliott, because I really enjoyed using this powdered nail kit. And I'm definitely going to continue to use that and improve the nails. The next thing that I was so taken aback by with my own skill set was I thought that I was like really getting into skin texture. I have not even scratched the surface, okay? So I did a deep dive last night into YouTube and put in something like Reborn's skin texture. Then I think I put in skin texture acrylic paint or something like that. But anyway, I went down this rabbit hole and I started finding all these videos. And it's not that it's a whole bunch of them, but I found enough videos for me to compare and contrast my babies to what I was seeing. And I was like, you know what, Elena? You have to work on this, because while there is some realism to the babies that you're making, you can improve. Like, there is skin texture. And then I went and looked at my own skin in the mirror today when I came home from work, and I was like, that skin texture, like those little raised almost slightly glistening but not glowing and shiny, but that skin texture, little bumps, like when you and I'm not gonna say even little bumps, but our skin has a pattern to it, right? But anyway, when I watched those videos, I was like, oh my God, I have to figure this out. I was like, the materials that I have, that it's not giving me that. So I went and watched these videos, and I think I got to the channel called Reborns of Jess. And shout out to Reborns of Jess for her reborning. And she was using gel matte medium. And so, you know, I went right on Amazon and looked up gel matte medium. And I was like, I'm going to have to get me some of this gel matte medium so I can give my babies some skin texture. The babies that are upcoming. The babies that I've already made, I don't think I'm going to bother them too much. I don't know. I might change my mind once it happens. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to move forward with the babies that I have coming up after I actually put in the order. I haven't put in the order yet. Because I'm also reborn expecting as well. So I have a baby that I have on layaway that I've been paying down. But this particular baby, I ordered this kit last year. Like, it was a long time ago. And then I mailed the kit to the artist. And then the artist and I scheduled, like, okay, we're not going to do this right now. And then we followed back up with each other. And now I put my down payment and the baby is going to be made. But that was like in the making anyway, because I had already gave my word that I wanted that baby, and I bought the kit and sent it to her. So yeah, I'm gonna get that baby soon, and we'll talk about that baby when she comes with her box opening. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be ordering the gel matte medium by Liquitex. I think it's by Liquitex. I think it's by Liquitex. Liquitex Gel Matte Medium. And I'm going to be ordering that. And if it's not Liquitex, it's some brand. But I'm going to be ordering the brand that Reborns of Jess was using. Or Jess. I'm going to be ordering the brand that she was using. And I'm going to try to improve on adding skin texture. I thought I was doing it, but clearly I was not. When I went down that rabbit hole last night and started looking at the videos and seeing them hold, like they were holding up the body parts to the camera, and I could instantly see, oh my God, that is skin texture. This baby don't have no skin texture yet. Even though I have to say I do see signs of realism, I see the difference. And so I'm definitely going to be working on improving my skin texture, and I'm excited because it can only get better. It can only go up from here. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and introduce Aiden to the family and to the Reborn family. And I also just wanted to announce him for Pumpkin Corner Nursery. And after Aiden, I'm going to be working on, let me see if I can remember. I am going to be working on Adelaide by Samantha L. Gregory. And then tomorrow or another day this week, I will probably do another video because I just got another blank kit that came in. And I think this is the last blank kit for 2025 that I ordered, because I have 2 other kits up there. I have Little Prim and I have Ravi. I have Ravi and Little Prim, and I have the kit in the box. Her name is Escena, but I don't want to mess up the sculptor's name, so I'll come back and do a video, because her name is her last name, I have to be looking at it to be able to say it. I will completely mess that name up if I'm not looking at it right now. But I think it's Esenia, Esenia or Escena is the kit that just came in the mail. So I definitely have my work cut out for me in terms of practicing with my reborning. And also I have decided on the kit that I want to order for the first baby that I'm gonna put out for sale. It's a Realborn kit off of Bountiful Baby. I just can't remember which. Oh, yes, I do. I think it's the Realborn Layla Asleep. I think her name is Layla. The Realborn Layla Asleep is the one that I selected from Bountiful Baby. And I'm going to paint that baby and then post that baby for sale when I'm done. So as I explained before in a previous video, I have selected quarterly to paint kits. 2 for clients and 2 for customers. The clients, I kind of seek those people out based on a criteria that I set for myself. And then the customers, if somebody reaches out to me and they wanted to buy a baby, I would be willing, for sure to work with somebody when I get to that month. But for right now, I think I'm just going to err on the side of caution, and I'm going to make the baby and then I'll post it for sale and see how it goes. Just get my feet wet and get out there and give it a try. But for the most part, for the rest of the year, I'm going to be making the kits that I ordered. And most of these kits are limited edition kits. So I think I shared this before because some other people asked me as well. If I buy one limited edition kit and I know that that's what I'm buying, I'm not going to put that baby up for sale because it's a limited edition kit and I only have the one that I have. I haven't gotten to the point where I'm buying multiple blank kits to make. I work full time, so I don't really have that kind of time. And that's another reason why I schedule myself quarterly to make babies, so that I will have enough time to order supplies, restock, and I will also have the proper time to make a baby. I don't want to put myself out there and overwhelm myself, and then I'm no longer having fun. This is my hobby. It is my happy place, and I want it to stay that way. I don't want to be overwhelmed, and I also don't want to promise people things that I can't deliver on. So I'm trying to be very intentional about my time and commitments. And so if I say I'm going to make a baby, then I want to be able to stick to it. And I also don't want to be under any pressure, any time constraints right now. So I'm trying not to present a false presentation. And the only way you can do that is to be honest and to take control of your schedule, right? And so I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to give truth and also keep control of my schedule. And I just wanted to hold a baby close, because sometimes, you know, what you think you see may not be what you see. You know, sometimes that light is too glaring and not really showing the baby, but that's the baby. So, you know, sometimes a distance can give an appearance, and then up close, you like, oh, I didn't know the baby looked like that. Not that my baby looks bad, but I'm just saying, you want to give people a real, true, up close picture, or a reality, a realistic view of the baby, what the baby really looks like. So I am going to do some photo shoots. I also, this is the first time that I did not nest in the proper time. I need to get him an outfit and a pair of pajamas that's specifically for him. I usually nest for all the new babies, right? But I'm not nesting like I used to and bringing home like 2-3 bags of clothes. It's one outfit and a pair of pajamas. I got enough undershirts. I got Pampers. I got all of that stuff. But I'm going to get him his little outfit and get him his little pair of pajamas, and then that's gonna be it. But I like my little Chub baby. I think he turned out really handsome, and I'm looking forward to holding him and spending some time with him, little Aiden. And I'm looking forward to painting my next baby. I already washed Adelaide. I washed her yesterday evening, and so I may wash her again. I'm probably going to take her kit out of the box, and it's not in a box, out of the container, the plastic container, storage container. I'm going to take her out and take a look at her and put her body parts in the light and see if I'm still getting glossy, oily, and if I am, I'll wash her kit again. And then at some point I'll start painting, and I may not start painting till September, because I have some commitments that I have to attend to, and those things are really important. So I won't be able to paint for a minute. I may be able to paint a couple days this week, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to get to it. Also, I'm switching up my hair just for the summer. So a lot of you may not know, and I really didn't talk about this, and not that I have to, but last year I had like an iron deficiency, and my iron deficiency made my hair come out. And so once I got an iron infusion, my hair grew back. So for a while I stopped getting braids. So I was getting braids like a lot, because braids is like easy. You just get up, take the bonnet off, and you go. And I love my cut too, and I'm gonna get my cut and re-get my color. in November, but for 3 months, I just want a get up and go type experience for a little while. So this week I am going to get braids. I'm going to get some knotless braids, and hopefully they'll come out cute. I couldn't go to my regular braider because they were full, but I needed my hair braided. So I found this new braider. I'm going to give them a shot at it. And so the next time you see me, I probably will have braids. If I don't come back one this week, definitely when I come back from my events and activities, I will definitely have braids. Hopefully. But anyway, have a great rest of your evening. It is always a pleasure. Thank you all for those of you who rock with me at Pumpkin Corner Nursery. I greatly appreciate you more than you guys know. Like, everybody doesn't have friends and family that's excited that they are reborning or collecting reborn dolls. Some of my experiences have been very positive, and then there are some that I'm just like, oh well, it is what it is. This is what I love, this is what I enjoy, and I'll see you when we have something in common. But right now I'm into my reborns, right? So anyway, yeah, I'm really thankful for my reborn sister friends and my reborn community and my friends. And I'm thankful for my family and friends that rock with me too. There are some family and friends that rock with me with my reborns and my art and my gardening and all of that. But until next time, have a great evening. Bye bye.